Hello there, my friends. It's Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astro-Numerologist. Welcome to your weekly Astrology Numerology forecast for August 4th through the 10th. Now, this forecast is for all signs. We cover selected highlights coming up in the Astrology and Numerology codes in the next week. This is a big week. It is building now. First of all, on Wednesday, the 6th of August, we have Mars entering Libra, and Mars plays such a big role coming up this week and in August. Mars is a fire sign planet. It's the ruler of Aries, and Aries is really activated right now because Saturn and Neptune are conjunct in early Aries. So Mars is changing now into Libra, the sign that's opposite Aries. And so the planet of energy and passion and courage and wanting to get things done right away, it moves into the sign that is all about balance and patience and relationships, love and harmony. So you will have more energy and courage in tandem with friends and associates. You're more open to commitment. You can compromise to restore balance. On the other hand, with Mars getting into the sign that is opposite Saturn and Neptune, and that being very much activated in the next lunation, which we're going to cover this week, we have some tension as well between the sign that's ruled by Venus and Mars. And then we come to Friday, the 8th of the 8th. Always an exciting Lionsgate Day every year. Now this year it's especially exciting because August is a 17 universal month. 17 reduces to 8, so that means we have a triple 8 code activated today, and you just feel so empowered. You feel so strong, and you feel like you can be the leader of your life. You don't have to be beholden to external opinions or expectations, and that really encourages you to be deeply engaged in your destiny, which is very exciting. And that happens every year on 8/8, is that infinity number gives us that strength and that vision. But this time around in the astrology, we also have Mars trine Uranus and Mars opposite Saturn. So Mars trine Uranus is a great intensification of your creativity, and Mars is of course connected to energy, just like the number 8. And your enthusiasm is very much on a high with this beautiful trine, where Uranus is in the sign of Gemini, and it is literally allowing you to think with more confidence and to embrace unusual ideas. And then Mars is also opposite Saturn. Now remember, Saturn is in a conjunction with Neptune in early Aries, and Mars rules Aries. So this is a huge activation of the cardinal signs of action, of bringing things into balance in your life. And it is destined, because that's what Saturn represents, is karma, chronos, time, timing. And so if situations get heated in your life, make sure that you release pent-up tension while you're alone rather than directed at others. And Saturn prefers that you do things on your own anyways. So the best way to use this dynamic oppositional energy is to immerse yourself in activity that really yields productive results, because that's what Saturn wants, and Mars is ready to roar and help out with the fiery energy. Be poised, be ready, breathe deeply, really take a lot of breaths during this whole week, because next we have the 9th of August, the very next day, and that is when Aquarius has its full moon of the year. That means that the sun is in Leo, the moon in Aquarius, they're at 16 degrees, a number of lightning strike of intuition. So your intuition is going to be tested, and you're going to need to listen to source, to your inner voice. Now, the only aspect created to either the sun or moon, in this case it's the moon, is Jupiter is quincunx the moon, and that makes you very open-hearted. You have feelings that are very generous. You feel more relaxed and open to share, and you want to communicate with your heart and soul. Now, there are a lot of other transits that do not involve the sun and moon. The first, of course, is the one that is exact on this day, Mars opposite Saturn. We just spoke about that. It is a huge activation. And we also have Mars opposite Neptune, because remember, Neptune is conjunct Saturn in Aries. that's also exact today. And your intellectual and intuitive energy is very strong. Your physical body is being spiritualized. Mars rules that physical body, and Neptune is the spiritualization of your life. And that means you also may want to conserve your physical energy, to maybe get some extra rest and not do so much physical activity, and also guard against overreaction and really focus on creative projects, because those are going to allow you to channel this heightened tension and inspiration that accompanies this transit. We have so much in this lunation. It's really unbelievable. We have so much on the docket this week and this month that I highly recommend you listen to a free excerpt of my August edition for the Premium Wealth Forecast, which you can do at premiumwealthforecast.com. It'll give you some highlights on the numerology code, the 17 incredible universal month number, and the part of the lunation forecast. And it's an incredible time for you to invest in something that really speaks to your soul, and you can do that at premiumwealthforecast.com. It's a free excerpt. Enjoy that. Have a beautiful week, and I wish you just the most incredible time of awakening and self-empowerment. So lots of love to you, and I'll see you in next week's weekly forecast and other videos as well. Lots of love.